Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto bread recipe for you. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out new videos. And if you are a music lover, make sure you check out the link in the description to my other YouTube channel, Inspirational Songs with Janet. I've posted another new song there, so make sure you check that out and subscribe there also. And remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, I go live on TikTok. So if you would like to join me there at Janet's Low Carb Kitchen, you are, of course, more than welcome to. And if you would like to help support this channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while we do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line an 8 by 8 inch cake pan with some parchment paper. Allow the paper to hang over the edges just a little bit so you can easily remove the bread out once it's done baking. In a large mixing bowl, combine 250 grams or around 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese and 50 grams or around 1/3 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now, I haven't tried this with any other cheese. One of the things that can make a difference is different cheeses have different amounts of fat in them, and ones that have a higher fat content may not work because they may produce more of a greasy texture in your bread. I don't know. I haven't tried it. If you do try this recipe with any other cheeses besides mozzarella and Parmesan and it does work, let us know in the comments so we know that there's other alternatives. But as of now, mozzarella and Parmesan work the best. Add a half teaspoon of dry basil, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of dry oregano, a half teaspoon of dry Italian seasoning, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of baking powder. Stir everything together until it's fully combined. You might have to use your hands instead of a wooden spoon. It kind of mixes the cheese a little bit better. You don't want to smash the cheese using a wooden spoon. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Stir the eggs into the cheese mixture until everything is fully combined and the mixture sticks together. Scrape down the sides of your bowl and push the cheese dough all together to the center of your bowl. Then form the cheese dough into a ball. Place the cheese dough ball into the center of your prepared cake pan. Use your hands or the back of a measuring cup and press the dough firmly and evenly throughout your cake pan. Make sure you keep this as even as possible. You want a nice smooth top. Once the dough is pressed out evenly, I like to use a butter knife and just kind of drag it a little bit around the edges of the dough and pull the dough a little bit away from the edges of the cake pan. You don't have to do this. This is just something I like to do. I think it gives it a better cook so that the dough can breathe a little bit around the edges and not feel so compact. But like I said, that's just something I do. You don't necessarily have to do that. Once the dough is all pressed into your pan, then place the pan in your preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 27 minutes or until the bread is golden. Once the bread is done baking, remove it from the oven. Allow it to cool in the pan for about 10 to 20 minutes so the bread has a chance to firm up. After the bread is firmed up, grasp the overhanging parchment paper and carefully lift the bread out of the cake pan and place it on a wire rack. Then allow the bread to cool completely before slicing it. Once the bread is cooled, cut the bread into your desired size pieces. I usually cut this into 6 pieces. You can eat this warm or at room temperature. I like to pop it in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds just to give it a little bit of warmth to it. You can eat it just as is with nothing on it, but I like to put a little bit of garlic butter on it. And the way you make the garlic butter is in a small bowl, stir together 4 tablespoons of very soft butter, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half teaspoon of dry Italian seasoning. Stir that all together until it's fully combined, and you can adjust or change the seasonings according to your personal taste. Then once you're ready to eat the bread, you can spread your desired amount of the garlic butter on your slice of bread. You can eat this bread immediately, or you can store any leftovers in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. Eat and enjoy. And that's the recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more recipes like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.